Pope Leo XIV is the first American to lead the Catholic Church. The Chicago native represents a new chapter Catholics say they are very excited about. Here's a live look right now at the Basilica in Northeast D.C. You see there. You can see the American flag draped over the tower in celebration of the Pope as we zoom in there. The yellow and white bunting and banners draped over the doors represent the colors of the Vatican. Now, Pope Leo XIV made his first remarks this afternoon from the St. Peter's Basilica balcony in Rome. He spoke of peace and helping people who are suffering. As you see right here in this live image, it is pretty quiet there right now, but just hours ago, thousands of people packed this area to hear what the new Pope had to say, including a woman from D.C. who happens to be in Italy this week.
We're very excited. Yeah? So we did so much research and we were looking at all the top contenders and we never expected an American, so it's a surprise.
A surprise and emotional experience, huh? Our Matt Gregory spoke with Catholics who thought this day with an American-born Pope would never come.
Whether it was the midday mass or like this evening's mass, the joy on people's faces as they came out of church services was just so visible. And all across the DMV, folks seemed to find out during church service that today was not only an unforgettable day, but a historic day. The faithful flock out of noon services.
I don't know, the joy is
with joy on their lips.
I'm really excited that there is a new leader of the church.
How fitting. In Mass, a priest delivered the good news that many couldn't wait to share.
I'm like, God, for this Mass, I'm not even focusing. I'm like, I can't wait to just go and see what is happening and who's going to be this Pope.
Across the Potomac, the same excitement outside St. Rita's Church in Alexandria.
So much bigger than even a presidential election. It's like, you know, it's huge.
For all DMV Catholics like Regina Bethencourt, the celebration has begun.
We're having bunches of friends over to our house for champagne today. It's just...
But there is still the matter of who?
You hope for a pope more than anything is that he's unifying.
I am waiting actually to see when the new pope will make his first appearance.
Back in D.C., as workers took down the morning decorations on the front of the Cathedral of St. Matthew, the new pope revealed.
Holy mackerel.
Another surprise.
Yeah, an American Pope.
So short and, you know, that quick. And an
they're
American?
all on the balcony.
Wow.
Just like that, the celebration bunting goes up, and the shock on Monsignor Jameson's face replaced with joy.
This is powerful to us because we keep hearing there'll never be an American Pope. And now we have seen that there is one.
And today, outside the Cathedral of St. Matthew, seeing is believing. Now, 2 popes so far have visited St. Matthew's Cathedral, and we asked Monsignor Jameson, could this be a third? He said, if he comes to D.C., the new pope, you can bet he'll be lobbying to bring him right here to DuPont Circle. In D.C., Matt Gregory, WUSA 9.
Yeah, and coming up right after this newscast, we have a WUSA 9 special report, The American Pope. We explore the impact the first American leader of the church is expected to have on the world. He's 69, so he's expected to lead Catholics for decades to come. Plus, we'll talk about the significance of the name he chose, too. That's coming up at 11:35 on WUSA 9+. You can download it on your TV and watch for free. Well, right now, D.C. officials are questioning the timing of the recent immigration enforcement operations across the district. ICE says it's issued more than 100 I-9 inspection notices this week as, quote, routine employment inspections. D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser says the timing could not be worse with Mother's Day weekend approaching.
We are just as angered by these inspections. As I understand it, they typically do that by sending certified mail.
Now, ICE says no arrests have been made. They're only trying to verify if employees are working legally. Restaurant owners say the tactics are scaring employees and disrupting business. Well, the impact of this week's enforcement campaign and the unresolved case of Kilmar Abrego Garcia has many immigrants feeling uneasy these days. A few hours ago, supporters took their message to Embassy Row, and they told her, Kelly Vaughn, enough is enough.
And if they came for Kilmar, who's going to be next?
Many immigrants are on edge.
The community got really scared because anybody can be taken without due process now.
Tony Gordad says it's not just undocumented immigrants who are scared and criminals who are afraid of being deported. It's your documented neighbors afraid of being taken by mistake.
Not just because they will be taken by mistake and they can come back, but because they have to pay their houses, they have to pay home, their whole family depends on them. Their children are worried, you know, of their fathers are going to be dragged from the house that, the windows are going to be shattered of their cars when they are driving. So everybody's always looking up. They see a police and they get scared.
He says his friends and family are afraid to call the police if they need help. They avoid shopping, are skipping vacations, and many are too scared to protest.
I call a lot of people, every single person, even people who are born here are scared because of their family. They say they don't want to get involved in anything. They're so scared to protest right now.
But fear won't keep him quiet.
We are here raising the voice for you.
He and the other demonstrators here tonight want to be loud.
Try must go.
Loud enough so those inside the Embassy of El Salvador can't ignore them.
It is beyond time for Americans to step up and be in the streets like this on the sidewalk, whether it's raining or not, and to just say, we demand justice.
Sarah Steffens says Abrego Garcia was taken just a few miles from where she lives in Maryland.
This is an assault on all of us as citizens. If anyone doesn't have due process in this country, then none of us do.
The group says they will be protesting weekly until Abrego Garcia is brought back to the United States. Reporting in D.C., Kelly Vaughn, WUSA 9.